what is the importance of emotions and how can you actually take control of your emotions? Is there a way to do that, Gabia?
Well, firstly, we have to understand the point of emotions. So emotions are there to warn us what things in our environment are harmful for us or what things are good for us. So emotions we don't like, such as anxiety, fear, anger, they warns us, sadness as well, actually. They warn us that actually something is not quite right out there. And emotions such as love, joy, trust, they tell us that actually we're in a good place. So that's kind of a primary role of emotions, to steer us away from the dangerous situations or situations where we are not meeting our needs to the situations which are serving us better. Now, the issue arises that our human brain evolved so that there is a rational part on top of emotional centers, and just purely thoughts can trigger those emotions. And so it requires, when we want to really start mastering our emotions, firstly it requires being in tune with emotions, to like understanding what emotion we're feeling, why we're feeling it, identifying, is that something from the environment that is actually triggering that, and if so, maybe I need to change the environment, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And if it's our thinking pattern, then we need to actually challenge our thinking patterns. And that's where like coaching, the whole profession of coaching comes in handy, which kind of in coaching, there's many tools to challenge your thinking and help you to kind of really update your rational patterns.
So I suppose it's trying to just see what the reality is and distance that from what you think is the reality. Is that broadly correct to some extent?
To a point, yes. So I think the reality, but also I think there is a lot of uncertainty. I think the uncertainty is the biggest trigger of emotions we don't like, and kind of just educating your brain that, you know, the fact that you don't know whether you'll have a job in 2 years or not doesn't mean that you're gonna die. You know, it doesn't mean, because for your mammal brain it just freaks out. It creates that huge anxiety. So we need to kind of keep on gently kind of updating the information. But also there is a third step. So in addition to, you know, assessing environment, assessing thinking, there is a third step, which is soothing your emotional centers. It's a bit what we do with babies when they're upset, right? They cuddle them, give them a bottle of milk, just, you know, like make sure they're nice and warm. Well, we need to do that for ourselves as well. And our emotional centers over years get more and more sensitized to the triggers, and sometimes the reactions can get stronger and stronger. In particular, if we feel anxious, sad, depressed, we need to sort of find a way to calm those emotions down to some extent if we can. And yeah,
Sorry, go ahead, Gabia.
and activities such as breathing exercises, meditation, physical exercise, time with loved ones, or doing some other activities which kind of take your mind off the stressors, can help to kind of soothe your emotional state.